Bonjour mesdames et messieurs, bienvenue pour cette nouvelle édition de votre émission Parle-nous de toi, Tell us about yourself. J'ai un membre du corps pastoral sur le plateau avec moi aujourd'hui, c'est un chantre mais aussi un ministre de l'Éternel. Sans plus tarder, notre invité du jour, Monsieur Steve Jacobs.
Now the only thing I know. Congratulations, now the only thing I know. It's a new job for me, everybody join me sing hallelujah. Congratulations, now the only thing I know. Take a look at me, you will see that God is always good. Congratulations, now the only thing I know. Even my enemies have seen Jehovah Shammah, not they fear me at all. Congratulations, now the only thing I know. Oh yeah, make we dance and celebrate Jehovah Jireh, no they fail. Congratulations, when I remember all the things you have done, I just want to thank you, Lord. If not for you, I don't know where I go there. And let do my rain, I go there, easy to get me. When I remember all the things you have done, I just want to thank you, Jehovah. If not for you, I don't know where I go there. And let do my rain, I go there, easy to get me. All right now, are you ready to praise the Lord? I just want to say, 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 I got you put in the room, I got you put in the room. Now the only thing I know. Congratulations, now the only thing I know. Congratulations, now the only thing I know. Congratulations, now the only thing I know. Premature death is not my portion, acid death is not for me. Congratulations, now the only thing I know. Bad news is not my portion, my case is different. Congratulations, now the only thing I know. Poverty is not for me, I don't care about the economy. Congratulations, now the only thing I know. Examination fail is not my portion, backwardness is not for me. Congratulations, now the only thing I know. Barrenness is not for me, I go carry my own children. Congratulations, now the only thing I know. Oh yeah, make we dance and celebrate Jehovah Jireh, no they fail. Congratulations, now the only thing I know. Jesus is so good, Jesus is so kind, Jesus is so wonderful, Jesus is the solution, Jesus is beautiful, Jesus is excellent, Jesus is so sweet, Jesus is the rain, Jesus is marvelous, Jesus is wonderful. Shout hallelujah, shout hallelujah, everybody shout hallelujah, hallelujah. Omene wanya katori mekuru wanya wela, nimbono chiche we chirute awela. Hallelujah, shout hallelujah, shout hallelujah, everybody shout hallelujah, Jesus in the rain. Lift your voice and praise him, raise your hands and give him thanks. No matter what you're going through, just lift your voice and shout hallelujah. Forget about your problems, forget about your feelings. No matter what you're going through, just lift your voice and praise him. When you praise him, he will scatter your enemies. When you praise him, he will give you what you want. Jesus is almighty, Jesus is so powerful. Let me tell you one more time, I say Jesus in the rain. Shout hallelujah, shout hallelujah, everybody shout hallelujah, Jesus in the rain. Ndio warrior nine tibere ya hallelujah. Ndio yerego kaiti wele yusana. Ndio tosira pamwa hati wele ya hallelujah. Onya bola chiyaka kaiti wele yusana. Shout hallelujah.
Pastor.
Thank you,
Mr. Steve Jacobs.
Pastor Steve Jacobs.
Yeah, it's a great honor to have you.
Thank you. Hello, hello viewers. Thank you for having me here today.
You're welcome, Pastor.
Yeah.
Now, without waiting, we're going to start.
Okay.
By first knowing who is Pastor Jacobs in the life of every day. When you wake up in the morning, who are you?
Okay. Steve Jacobs is a little boy that was born a few years ago in a city, more or less in a village called Obo in Imo State in Nigeria. Yeah. I was born on a Sunday. Yes, right inside the church. So if you call me a church boy, that wouldn't be a mistake. You know, and all my life it has been church, and all of that. Yes. So it's a very great honor, you know, to have such a wonderful opportunity to be born in that way. Coming from a family of 7, yeah, I'm the 5th in the family. Yeah, and other ones are doing very well by God's grace.
Amen.
Yeah.
Now, church boy, as he said.
Yeah.
Because he was born in a church.
Exactly.
Now, tell us, Mr. Steve Jacobs, about your journey. I know that you have started the music when you were 6 years old.
Yes, yeah.
So, since that time, how was your journey from Nigeria to Cameroon? Yeah.
Okay, for me, music for me is not a game of show. It is not for me a game of pride, or it's not for me a game of let me just exhibit who I am. Music for me is a calling from God. I was born, you know, in music. My mother happened to be, a singer and a prophetess as well. So the gift transcends right to me, and I began music from the age of 6. How did it happen? I used to play this little drum on my own, you know. Even if when I go to school, in those days, each time we went to school, and then I would always be playing something, and you know, sometimes I would gather some youth, and then I never knew that this thing is right inside. Okay, and one day somebody saw me the way I was playing, and in the then church, my former church, which was Christ Holy Church, is a Pentecostal church. So there was an occasion, and so there was one of the instruments that needed to be played, and the person who was supposed to play the instrument happened to travel, and that occasion was to hold few days before the time, and there was nobody to play the instrument. So one of the members said, I think there is one little boy, each time I pass I always see him playing something. Can we call him to try something like that? You know, I'm telling you how I joined the choir. Right, so I was invited, and then I was asked to play that, you know, the midst of big people like this. I was a little bit shy, but then I took the courage and I played it. It was wonderful, and that was how I was absorbed into choir. I started, you know, that is it, yeah, sing and things like that, and I started moving like that, and yeah.
And how did you do to come to Cameroon? Was it because of music or because of pastoral thing?
Actually, it wasn't because of music. I was working in Lagos. You know, after my graduation, I was posted. The first place I started working was in Lagos, and because of language advantage, because I had a study in Chad, French language. So in my CV, I put that I speak also French. So in the process, when they looked at my CD, and there is a branch office in Cameroon, that was how I was transferred here to Cameroon, and found myself in this place. It wasn't actually music that brought me here.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a very nice story.
Yeah.
Now we're going to talk about your first album.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dunamis Praise.
Dunamis of Praise. Yeah.
Yes. What was the, how can I say, quel a été le déclenchement?
Actually, what transpired, what made me to start the first song, the first album, there was a program that was held in Bepanda. It's a crusade. So after singing, one of the pastors called me, don't you think you should just come up with an album because this thing is inside of you. I was a little bit scared because a lot of factors, but then what he told me, boosted my morale, and I found myself in one of the studios and then
start writing songs, singing, and all that.
Yeah.
Then why did you choose the name Dunamis of Praise?
Dunamis of Praise means, the word means dunamis is power. Okay. Power of praise. Yeah. That means there is power in praise. Each time you praise God, there is power. The power of God comes down. God himself comes down. And when God comes down, anything can happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's l'origine.
Exactly.
The dunamis of praise. And that's wonderful. Mm-hmm. Now tell us, Pastor Steve, what about the difficulties you are facing in your gospel artist world?
Difficulties are always there, and they are there to propel you to where you're going. Anything you want to do like in life and you don't face difficulties, it means that it will not go well. Yeah. So I've faced a lot of challenges, difficulties and all of that. You find yourself probably in the world that you are all alone. For instance, I came up in a milieu where what you are doing is as if it was not being appreciated. Yeah. So you are left all alone to be, doing it on yourself. And then, one of the difficulties I faced was one day, sometimes the difficulties you face in life are the things that will help you to get to where you're going. Yeah. I did a song in church and somebody said, you don't know, you are not doing song very well. Just go and buy CDs and then start, When he said that, and then he stopped me from ministering. He said, you're not going to minister today. Go and buy a lot of CDs and then stop doing something with that. So, I had to go to Marché Congo because of what he told me. And then I bought a lot of CDs and I started listening to it. Like I said, it wasn't difficulty per se. It was a blessing in disguise. So, and from there, and even after a few years back, he came back and said, man, I think you have improved now. So difficulties are there to help you to get to where you're going in life.
So, ne prenons pas les difficultés comme des obstacles, mais plutôt comme des occasions de grandir un peu plus et d'apprendre. Donc, now, Mr. Steve, I know that you are the CEO of Steve G. World Records. Yeah. So you help gospel artists to grow. Yeah. Why did you have that idea?
Okay, G. World Records came up because of some of the difficulties I faced in trying to record my album. Yeah. I discovered that you may have the talent, but if you don't have somebody to help to push you, it might still be there. Yeah. So the reason I came up with that project was because I needed to help some young talents. Yes. Those who have the good talent, but they don't have the means, to develop it. Yes. So I came up with that in order to harness the talent, give them the opportunity to showcase what they have, and then by God's grace we'll showcase them to the world. That was how the vision came to be.
It's a really great vision, and we really appreciate what you're doing for the gospel industry, music in Cameroon. Now you can contact Mr. Steve Jacobs and he will help you as good as he can. Now tell us, he will give us his contacts at the end of the program, so you will contact him if you need. Now, Mr. Jacobs, tell us about your projects. Maybe you have some projects that are coming.
Yeah, a lot of projects. First of all, I just finished one project, my video clip, Congratulations, which is already trending now. And I want to believe that that project will be a blessing to the entire youth and the body of Christ as well. All right, and after that, what is coming up now is a worship. Yes. I'm doing a worship, two songs at the same time, but first of all, the worship will be out any moment from now. Before the end of this month, by God's grace, will be out. That is what is in our stake for now.
Okay, so on attend avec impatience ces chansons ou cet album en préparation, et I'm very impatient. I think I will be the first person to download, if you download it, or to buy it. To buy. As one guest told me on this platform,
to buy.
You buy the CD at 10,000 francs. I hope the price here will be cheaper than 10,000.
No, my own will be 20,000 francs.
My God, 20,000.
It is good to appreciate brain work.
Yeah,
it is good to appreciate brain work.
You're totally right.
Good.
So I will be the first to have a CD.
Thank you.
20,000 francs. And you should do the same as
And please don't be scared in case you have 20,000 francs and then you think that's the price. It's just an appreciation. So anything, any amount is okay. We are not actually selling it.
Even 100.
Yeah, it's no problem. Yeah, no, accepted.
Okay,
Yeah.
everybody is accepted.
Exactly.
Okay, Pastor Steve, we are practically at the end of the program.
Okay.
But before we leave, maybe you had some advice for the young who are watching us actually and who want to grow maybe in the pastoral world or in the gospel music world. So you can look at the camera and give some advices to them.
Okay. The advice I want to give to the youth out there and someone who is practically watching this program right now is that don't look down on yourself. Don't look down on yourself, and do not allow inferiority complex to bring you down. There is greatness in you. I want to talk to you with a song, which is one of the things, though it's not the time, but I want to speak to you because that song speaks to general public. It says, "It may look as if your dark moment has no end. Hey, feeling disappointed, everything is going down. Oh, life is in phases, men are always in sizes. You may be down today, that's not the end of the world. Race is not for the swift, life but is not for the strong. Weeping for a moment, joy comes in the end."
Okay, young, take example for this song. Maybe we will have another a cappella before the end, of course.
Yeah, it's part of. I wanted to use it to speak to the public. It's a song. It's also an encouragement. You know, it will be a blessing to them, and very soon the song will be out.
Amen. We are waiting for this song with too much enthusiasm. Okay. Now, the last rubric before we leave, Pastor Chris. Pastor Steve, excuse me. Questions of viewers.
Okay.
Now, the first question, who is coming for Flora, who is in Preview, ask, can we have Pastor for some events as a singer?
Yeah, I'm always available.
Okay.
You can contact me through my manager, which I'm going to give you the number right away. Always available anywhere, not just in Cameroon, all over the world.
Okay, you can still give the number.
Yeah. Okay, the number is 675-49-08-90. En français, 675 49 08 90.
Okay. Now, the last question coming from Suzanne in Douala, who asks, is Pastor Chris married?
Oh my goodness. Always question, this question always come. Okay.
Always.
What will I say? Okay, I'm married with kids. So, case closed.
So the pastor c'est un père de famille, yeah. Suzanne. So you have your answer. Now we are going to say goodbye with a little a cappella.
Okay, the a cappella I'm going to do is my song that will be worship that will be coming out very soon. It says, Narekele, you are bigger than what people say. Narotuto, hey, great and mighty King. Narekele, you are the Alpha and Omega. I worship you today. You are the air that I breathe.
Oh, what a wonderful song. Thank you, Pastor Pastor Steve. Excuse me. I always have that Chris in my mind. I don't know why. Thank you, Pastor Steve, for your presence.
Thank you.
The Lord continues to bless you abundantly.
Amen.
And to you guys, we say goodbye. We don't forget to thank our team. Thank you guys. You guys are wonderful. I love you. We also thank our partner from Austria, Mr. Raymond Waranek. Thank you, Mr. Raymond. God bless you. And we thank also Mr. Sami Mao, qui nous a accueillis chaleureusement pour le tournage de cette émission Parle-nous de toi, tell us about yourself. So guys, see you very soon. God bless.
Congratulations, now the only thing I know. It's a new job for me, everybody join me sing hallelujah. Congratulations, now the only thing I know. Take a look at me, you will see that God is always good. Congratulations, now the only thing I know. Even my enemies have seen Jehovah Shammah, not they fear me at all. Congratulations, now the only thing I know. Oh yeah, make put us and celebrate Jehovah Jireh, not they fear. Congratulations, now the only thing I know. When I remember all the things you have done, I just want to thank you, Lord. If not for you, I don't know where I go there. And let do my rain for the easy to get me. When I remember all the things you have done, I just want to thank you, Jehovah. If not for you, I don't know where I go there. And let do my rain for the easy to get me. All right now, are you ready to praise the Lord? I just want to say, 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 I got you put in the room, I got you put in the now the only thing I know. Congratulations, now the only thing I know. Congratulations, now the only thing I know. Congratulations, now the only thing I know. Premature death is not my portion, acid death is not for me. Congratulations, now the only thing I know. Bad news is not my portion, my case is different. Congratulations, now the only thing I know. Poverty is not for me, I don't care about the economy. Congratulations, now the only thing I know. Examination fail is not my portion, backwardness is not for me. Congratulations, now the only thing I know. Barrenness is not for me, I go carry my own children. Congratulations, now the only thing I know. Oh yeah, make put us and celebrate Jehovah Jireh, not the fear. Congratulations, now the only thing I know. Jesus is so good, Jesus is so kind, Jesus is so wonderful, Jesus is the solution, Jesus is beautiful, Jesus is excellent, Jesus is so sweet, Jesus is the rain, Jesus is marvelous, Jesus is wonderful. Shout hallelujah, shout hallelujah, everybody shout hallelujah. Omene wanya katori mekuru wanya wela, ndingbono jije we chirute hawela. Hallelujah, shout hallelujah, shout hallelujah, everybody shout hallelujah, Jesus in the rain. Lift your voice and praise him, raise your hands and give him thanks. No matter what you're going through, just lift your voice and shout hallelujah. Forget about your problems, forget about your feelings. No matter what you're going through, just lift your voice and praise him. When you praise him, he will scatter your enemies. When you praise him, he will give you what you want. Jesus is so mighty, Jesus is so powerful. Let me tell you one more time, I say Jesus is the rain.